No series of videos about Nathan can be complete without something that deals with his art. I thought it would be fun to put together some of his artwork and some of his photography, and I was looking for something to have as an audio behind it, and I thought the obvious choice would be I would read from his book, The Door, the poem that has certainly our family's very favorite poem that Nate's ever written. It's one that we just all kind of get a little blurry-eyed over. It's called Annie's Stoppage. And so here we are. It's going to be Annie's Stoppage by Nathan Peck. The finest girl, the dearest child, is talking to me in the line that I dialed, making me crazy and making me wild because she is thinking of me. It is finally my turn. I'm the one she is choosing, in answer to prayer I've been misusing. But there is no way that I will be losing this one that said yes. And as I lie here by my bride, I'm reeling with unselfish pride, in love with this beauty asleep by my side, that says that her heart is all mine. And the more that I love her, the more that I'm near, I see one more thing she holds dear, one more thing whose loss she'd fear, her little porcelain stoppage. The porcelain box handed down through the ages held my darling private pages of deepest thoughts and darkest rages never once of me. But the more that I love her, the more that I'm near, the more I see something so queer, the more it rapes my deepest fear of my darling's little stoppage. After misunderstandings, or more often a fight, in her shy little corner with shy little light, when she thinks that I'm safely removed from her sight, a page slips into her stoppage. When I promise at 6 but show up at 8, even with an excuse for why I'm late, in a shy little gesture I interpret as hate, a page slips into her stoppage. When I'm drunk at a party with all of her friends and ignore dirty looks that my true lover sends, even after tries when we are home for amends, still a page slips into her stoppage. What should I think? Why shouldn't I ponder? Why shouldn't my mind continuously wander? And how can my heart ever grow fonder when my darling's best friend is her stoppage? I must take a peek, if only to ease, because feelings inside me are starting to seize and are boiling up like some dreadful disease about questions and wonders and stoppages. No, I must stop this insanity. I must get a hold. I must stop my heart from being so cold. I must stand on my morals. I have to be bold. It would be wrong to peek into her stoppage. Now we fight almost daily. I'm constantly taunted with pages and stoppages. Daily I'm haunted, and nothing inside of me has ever so wanted to do what I must do today. My lover stepped out, but her stoppage did not, so I seized this moment, for I could not be caught. It was finally my chance to prove what I'd thought. The stoppage was not easily opened. The porcelain box had no stitch or no seam, and the one hole at top left no way to redeem all the pages inside that had painted this scene about lovers and secrets and stoppages. While holding the box, I knew not which to choose. Should I destroy this odd package she disparaged to lose, or go bombarded by mental abuse of questions and wonders and stoppages? How else could I handle this juvenile teasing? The decisional roar in this room is not ceasing, and the pain in my head is increasing, and I fear that I'm losing my mind. I upturned the table, I kicked out the door, and I paced back and forth on the living room floor till my lover at last returned from her chore and saw me with her stoppage in hand. I looked at this girl and despised all the tears that well up in her eyes, and cursed at her struggles and now useless cries as she tried to get back what was hers. I watched as she fell to her knees, but ignored her last promise and pleas, and I broke through her clutches with sharp, bitter ease, and then cursed at my darling again. I was burned with rage and with spite, in the fire of pages that ended each night, so I heaved the great box with all of my might, and it broke on the wall by the door. The pages all around me blowing, and eagerness inside me growing, for secrets I soon would be knowing, I let not one paper escape. And as I sat with the treasure I'd earned, I read the pages for which I'd burned. I was sickened by the secrets I learned, the same text repeated on each. And as I sat there on the floor, my lover walking out the door, I read the pages, each one more. They all said, "You are forgiven."